Hello YouTube, welcome back to Yassit Lap Guides. My name is Foch and today we are taking the Ferrari 488 GT3 Evo around Suzuka. Legendary track, doesn't need an introduction. Ferrari, of course, also doesn't need an introduction. When it comes to Ferrari and Suzuka, well, there's the positives and then there's the negatives. The positives is that the car is relatively quick in the corners, among the quickest ones out there. The negatives is that it is probably the slowest car on the straights. So while you can have pretty good lap times here in this car, racing is pretty rough on Suzuka in the Ferrari, so qualifying position is key. If you mess up your quali, you're very unlikely to finish this well. A very difficult track to pass on the best day, but when you don't have any straight line speed, then that task becomes close to impossible. So what is there to say about Suzuka? Absolutely legendary track with legendary corners. The S is in the sector 1, 130R, and then obviously Degner's the hairpin, and this massively clunky corner that is the spoon in between. Also, the track's very slippery, so running higher TC than normal would be a good idea. For the Ferrari, that for me is TC 9.0. Works really well here, apart from the hairpin exit and probably the chicane exit. You can go a bit lower to just increase that straight line speed a little bit. Let's talk about breakpoints on lap 2 though. And then look at the setup, and then I'll send you off with a hot lap. But yeah, turn 1, very tricky corner, double apex. We are looking for the side road on the left and downshifting to 4th, clipping the apex, downshifting to 2nd and going for the 2nd apex. I'm gonna take the speed off a little bit so I can manage to keep up. So for this corner, we really want to sacrifice the exit, stay in the middle of the track, tap the brakes, stay in the 3rd for the exit. This corner is just a lift, no need to brake. And here we tap the brake around the curb a little bit, sacrifice the exit on this one as well, upshift the 3rd, clip this inside curb with a small lift in the corner, and then go for Degner 1. With the setup I have, you can clip the Degner 1 curb very aggressively, braking when you hit the rev limiter in 4th gear, and then for Degner 2 we're braking roughly a second after our car is in a straight line. For the hairpin, we're braking after the curb, lowering the TC for the exit. Just don't forget to increase it afterwards. For the run to spoon, we should probably stay to the inside. These cars will not scrub that much speed, and the shorter the distance, the better. And with this massive straight line speed deficit, we want all the speed we can get. For spoon, we're braking just before the side road on the left, and for the second part we're braking roughly like 2 car lengths before the curb on the left ends. And now we have the run for 130R. We are looking for the markers on the right side, and when we hit the 50-meter board, just before that we turn the car in with a lift, go back on power. This exit curve can be very slippery, and here we brake just before the grass on the right starts. You can cut the chicane a lot. As you can see, this is still valid, so getting used to how much you can cut is very important. And also, if you're finishing your qualifying lap, might want to be staying on the inside of the main straight, once again to shorten the distance of your run. So that is the guide of the track. Let's look at the setup. Once again, we're running max caster and max minimal values on the toes and cambers. Electronics, like I said, TC9, going down to TC5 on the hairpin exit. The chicane exit, maybe TC7, maybe TC5 initially. It's very slippery on the exit, so gotta be careful. ABS, I prefer 3, but anything works, really. So mechanical grip-wise, pretty stiff front for the Degner 1 bumps. The setup generally made for absorbing those bumps. As you will see in the hot lap, we're really sending it, and we are not afraid of massive spins. It might take some time to get the right speed for that though. Rear is also pretty stiff. Generally everything here is just to absorb the bumps. We're running minimal preload for less oversteer on the exits. I don't think there's much to say about these. I mean, it's 1.8, that's how the dampers look. And right height wise, once again, we're sacrificing some more straight line speed for absorbing the bumps, both in Degner and also the chicane. Max swing, of course. Gotta be said though, even if you run everything on minimal, you have to have max swing here for any kind of pace, and the straight line speed would still be way too bad to think about overtaking anything. So generally we're just sacrificing things we're bad at to increase the things we're good at, as yeah, the straight line speed, we just can't make enough of a difference in the setup to make it to where this car can actually overtake anything in the race trim. Anything else to say about the setup in the race? If you are experiencing too much oversteer, going to maybe tow -33 can help you with that. But that's about all there is to say about the setup, so I'll leave you guys with a hot lap, and I'll see you on the next one.